Hey guys, Jerry here, and welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband. A bit of time has passed since last I played. Basically, I got a bit tired of my army being as rubbish as it was, so I've been hunting bandits. And I have been gathering a bunch of troops, so right now, my army is, as you can see here, a significantly, yeah, broad collection of troops from, all over the globe. I have a bunch of Nords. I have some of these Nords I7s, which absolutely kick ass. I have some Rodoks, various kinds. I have some Nords. Most of these guys were actually prisoners that are freed. With the whatever, like the troops I did have that could fight the bandits. So I defeated a couple of bandit groups, freed a bunch of troops, and that's given me quite an army. Actually, it's pretty decent. I'm able to, well, other lords at least are fleeing from me right now, but I've just gotten the most stupid idea ever. Basically, Dirham here, as you can see, it's recently been under siege. The siege failed, but it has left the town very, very damaged. So I was thinking, if the under siege tag removed, or got removed, yeah, it faded away there. At the moment there are 39 troops left in here. If I can... Oh well, actually no, because this guy is gonna break the siege. I think he will attack me, and he actually has a chance because he has a lot of cavalry. But anyway, my silly idea was that I could besiege this myself and take it, but the problem with that is I would have to provide a garrison for it, and I would not be guaranteed to actually get the town. And besides, I really don't want Dirham, because Dirham, no one can hold on to Dirham. So I'm just gonna abandon my stupid idea here, and then let's head back up to... or back down, I guess it's south, to the Southern Sultanate. So as you can see, we're at war with the Kurgits right now. We are not at war with the Rodoks, we just made peace with them. But the Rodoks did manage to take back Almera Castle, which means that the village that was once mine is still on Rodok hands. Fantastic. So, just to kind of, again, catch you guys up on what's happened. We still have the stuff that we've bought. I have a pig-faced bayonet that I looted from somewhere. And then I got this Masterwork straight bow as a piece of loot from some of the bandits that I defeated. It's pretty powerful, but it's even more valuable. Like, it's gonna take ages before I can even use it, and even then, it's a really bad idea to use a bow that has power draw 7 on it, even if you can. Basically because you won't be able to ever keep it, like, drawn. It's better to use a bow that's like 2 or 3 power draw levels below what you can actually do. And I just lost half my money. Fantastic. Do I have anything I need to sell? Nope. So I'm gonna sell this bow here and get the bunch of cast that it gives, 800 something. That's pretty good. And then we're gonna have a quick look to see, first of all, do we have a... I don't seem to see any ransom brokers anywhere, so we can't sell the couple of prisoners we have. So that means we're again left to our own devices to fight the war. There is not a campaign on at the moment, meaning that no one from the Southern Sultanate is out trying to capture enemy territory. It seems that though, yeah, they're all heading for a feast, Samara Castle, which is right here. I think there was supposed to be a feast going on here, but I think it might have ended already. So, no feast. Instead, let us head back down into Kurgit territory, since they're the only ones we're really at war with, and see what we can do. Actually, hold on, I need to buy some food. Is there any of these villages here that have food? Nope. No food. How about here? Nope. Not really anything that's worth buying, at least, in terms of feeding my people. So, good. Let's see here. Cheap bread. Yeah, let's get some cheap bread and some fine grain. That'll be fine. They can eat bread and cake. Let them eat cake. And then let's see, there is some manhunters up against some deserters here. Let's rush to aid them. We have a lot of troops against the enemies, not as many troops. It's pretty much only archers we're up against, A4 archers, so they're pretty good. So what we need is, my infantry to perform shield wall, to keep themselves protected. Then we need my cavalry to follow me, and then we pretty much just need to charge them because, well, archers are not good in melee. They are really good at range. So the quicker we can get my cavalry up and close the distance, the greater chance we actually have of defeating them. Because they won't be, if there's enemies close to them, they won't be able to use their bows. So just charge in here and start smacking. And that's pretty much what we can do. I managed to take out one of my heroes while we rode toward them, but I think we've pretty much managed to, split their formation. We've managed to gather them so far that they can't really fight back. They do have their swords and their big curved lances and such, and all the manhunters that you can see getting knocked unconscious are actually the manhunters that I'm helping, so they're not my troops. Meaning I don't care about them at all. Of course, it would be nice if I had a blunt weapon to actually knock these unconscious rather than killing them, because, well, if they're unconscious, I can take them prisoner and sell them later on. Luckily, the manhunters, they only use blunt weapons, so whenever you're fighting with manhunters, you're bound to get a lot of prisoners. So that's actually a really good way to earn money, just kind of ride around on the map and helping manhunters whenever they're in trouble. And you just get all the prisoners, pretty much. And you're mine. Also get a lot of experience, because these were actually quite good troops we were up against here. So as you can see, I didn't really lose anything. A bunch of my allies got knocked unconscious. And we have the ability to pretty much fill up completely on these troops. 15 of them. And of course, because they're pretty decent troops, they actually have a bit of stuff that you can pick up. Not something I need, but maybe one of my heroes could use it. Yes, exactly. They like it. Alright. So, that was pretty efficient. Now we just need to find a ransom broker. I don't think I checked the tavern in here. But if we can sell all of these, we have a pretty good situation. We could also try and recruit them, but yeah, I'll take the 2400 dinars. That's at least like a week and a half of pay, so I'll take that. It should also allow us to upgrade some of our troops. I think are any of them, some of these guys, yeah, one of these guys. That's really all we can upgrade. So yeah, that was pretty successful. I have noticed, however, that there is an abundance of bandit heroes on this map now. Like, nobody's been able to pretty much take them down. So there's the desert bandit hero over here. These guys are absolutely horrible to fight because they have the black Kurgid horsemen. And black Kurgid horsemen are, I think, equivalent to like C5 or C6s. They pack a punch and they just slaughter your troops, and there's nothing you can do about it. So let's just quickly ask the Sultan here. What is the realm doing? There's no campaign. We're not at peace. We're at war with the Kurgids. Or is it just me? Like, there is the off chance that it's just me who are at war with the Kurgids and everyone else is just fine. Or perhaps peace has just broken out. Nope, they don't like me. So I think it might just be me who is at war with the Kurgids. Which is actually a problem. For me at least. It's not a problem for the rest of the Serenade Sultanate. But it does limit my access to stuff like Dirham and such. And the only way that I can actually settle my differences here is if I find one of the Kurgid lords. And not defeat him in battle, but rather bribe him to not... Well, to make peace, pretty much. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, because... Well, Kingdom of Swadia doesn't exist anymore, so that's, I guess, fine. But yeah, basically I can't get into Dirham unless the Nords here succeed, or the Kurgids forgive me. I'm not gonna attack their farmers. I need to find one of the Kurgid lords. And hopefully one that I can actually defeat in battle, just in case it goes wrong. That is really my hope here, that I find one that I can defeat in battle, I can catch up to him, and I can convince him, hey, dude, let my people go, let me go. King of the Nords against the Rhodok Republic. Well, that's nothing to do with me. Surely it has to be some Kurgids somewhere here. There are 16 deserters there. Kurgid Abachi. Abachi. Alright, you there. Can I catch up to you? Greetings, sir. I wish to make peace with the Kurdic. 250 dinars. Alright, I'll take that. So I only had a -1. That's really good for me because, well, I couldn't afford much more. So, let's see here. Now we're back in the famous land of the steppe bandits. Where... So if we attack this guy... God, I should not have done that. Steppe bandits. So... you know what? We have a lot of I7s and I6s and I5s. I can take them this time. I really want to take them this time. That is the situation that I'm in. I'm tired of running from these bastards. I want to defeat them. I want to kill them. So let's put our archers all the way up here. Let's put the infantry right about there. Have the cavalry follow me. And then we will ride up here. I'm hoping the archers will be managed to, you know, move back a bit. And we're just gonna let those charge into my infantry. And then we go. Infantry and cavalry charge. Let the archers stand up there. And as you can see, the beginning of the battle looks fine to me. We're defeating them decently. They're defeating some of my lower level ranked troops, but the majority of them are actually like steppe bandits being killed, which is exactly what we want to see. So I'm having trouble catching up to these guys. I'm just gonna sit here and, you know, shoot them point blank. So yeah, there's a lot of battle going on here. We have some cavalry stuck over there. Wait, they're chasing down one little cavalry guy. Let's get our guys to hold ground here again. And then hopefully their charge will fail once again. Stop punching me. Yeah, it seems as though their charge is not really that efficient against these guys I have right now. Again, I'm getting a lot of kills from the one I7 Ferengi I have. I'm calling him a Ferengi because it says V-A-E Ringi. Like if that would be German, then it would literally be pronounced Ferengi. So that's what I'm calling him. He's the Ferengi. Yeah, you're dead. More cavalry incoming, although I did not manage to get my troops grouped up this time. Luckily, a lot of my people have pole arms, so they can actually, you know, just brace for impact when the horsemen come and just get rid of the horses instantly. Yeah, we're doing well on this battle, I must admit. We're doing very well on this battle. Again, as long as we get them to come to us and not try to charge them and get our troops scattered out, we can do it pretty easily. The hardest thing for any cavalry charge to deal with is a group or a group of infantry with spears that are in rank. Like, you can't charge through a massive group of people if they have just even a single spear. That's just impossible in this game. And that is pretty much my tactic right now. Keep them close. Alright, let's see. We lost a couple of troops here, so let's get what we can to replace them. So these, let's get these free. And the caravan guards, because why not? There we go. So it was quite a good battle here, meaning that we actually get a lot of stuff that we can potentially use. So there's a Kurgan lance here. Is it any better than mine? Not really. It's the same. Viper spear. That's a nice spear. I don't have a spear actually. I kind of want a spear. Kurgan bow. Bunch of horses. Lame horse. I don't have that many horses. I'll take this one and heal it. Some lamella vests and such. Let's see if any of my heroes want them. Only a bow. Alright. Well, we can deal with that. So right now, we are out here in the middle of Kirkland. We've managed to make peace with them, and there is Gansorik with a lot of steppe bandits following him. Let's just move away from that. See, can I lure just one of these little groups? Like sometimes you can lure just one and make them believe that they will get reinforcements and they won't. They just won't. But not there. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Ooh, cabbage. So yeah. Again, until there's actually like a big war going on. There's not really a lot I can do to, change the political landscape of of the world. It's there's just not anything I can do really. It's kind of sad. It's really annoying to be honest. Do these guys have any fun armor? Ooh. So I had one of my other games where I managed to loot a knightly Kurgate Iron Elite armor, so it has like 63 body armor and such. It's pretty much the best armor you can get in the game. That was fantastic. But yeah, that's not what I'm seeing here. At least I'm not looting it. It's kind of the only way you can really get it, provided that you don't have that much money. I've kind of wondered what to do with this series here, because, well, I've kind of shown off the game. I've shown off how difficult it is. I've shown off potentially how rewarding it can be, I hope at least. It is a very rewarding game when it goes right. It's a very, very horrible game that you really want to rage quit when it goes wrong. And it's a game that's just kind of, it goes on forever, really. Because, well, it doesn't end until, I did not mean to click that. It does not end until one faction controls the entire map, which is a long way out in the future. And that again makes me wonder exactly when should this series end. And quite frankly, I'm tempted to say, okay, I'll end it when I get a castle, because that kind of means that, hey, I'll have a court, I'll be able to get a wife and such, and that seems like sort of a reasonable place to end it. It does require a lot of effort for me to actually get to the point where the Sultan will award me a castle. And again, the better friends I am with him and the other sheikhs and lords, the better chances I'll have of actually receiving such a thing. But it does require that we are on a campaign. It does require that there's a war going on that actually needs to be fought. And it does require that sort of like the stars pretty much have to align. So let's do. This is just such a quick battle. Just charge in. There's pretty much none of them. They're archers anyway, or actually they're seamats, so they are infantry without spears. So yeah, just a cavalry charge is probably the best way to do this. I have a lot of manhunters and such helping me, so yeah. They should be able to take... They have shields, but they don't have spears. They do have throwing spears though, which is a good idea to dodge. They hurt a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much like really what I wanted to do this episode. I wanted to sort of, air out an idea of when to end the series, and again, what I'm thinking, when I get a castle and maybe a wife, then there's not a lot else to achieve in this game in terms of personal gain. Like you can always get a better piece of equipment, you can always have a stronger army, you can always have more land to pay for your armies and such. But at the end, like I've pretty much shown off everything except having my own court, and that, yeah, well, I'm actually at a loss for words here, because, well, it's a lot of these series that I do, they're sort of open sandbox games that either you can continuously always pour more stuff onto them, or like there's no natural endpoint to them. So I have to come up with my own, and it's as big an issue every single time, because, well, I enjoy this game, I really love this game, but first of all, like it's an incredibly frustrating game at times, especially when you're playing on the consequences mode, no quitting without saving, as I am right now. Oh, I can get into Dirham now. I forgot that. I can get my money. Yay! But yeah, it's a fun game, but I'm not sure it's so well fitted for the. Like it's a game I wanted to introduce to people, but I'm not sure the game is so fitting for a long YouTube series, because at the end it's just going to be more and more and more of the same. It's the exact same argument I have every single time, but it's equally hard to make every single time again, because, well, I love these games, and I really want to show them off, and I want to play them with you guys, for you guys, whatever. But at some point it just becomes repetitive to keep uploading the same because there's nothing else happening. So I think what's gonna happen really is that I'm gonna be playing this save for a while off camera. Just building my reputation a bit more. Again, trying to get in good with the Sultan and the other lords, and then hopefully before too long we can take a castle somewhere that is actually going to be bestowed onto me, and then we can do a couple of episodes maybe. Again, find a wife, use the castle for its intended purposes, and actually, for once make a profit out of having an army. But yeah, there's going to be some point in the future. Again, if you guys have any comments, any wishes, requests about the series, then by all means put them in comments below, and I will take them seriously. I promise. But yeah, until next time, I'm Jerry. This has been Mountain Blade Warband talking about how to end the series. It's a sad day, but all good things must come to an end. I'll see you next time.